Track down the keys to getting an extensive compensation trading Bitcoin. Stage 1. Sorting out Bitcoin and the blockchain. Bitcoin is a common portion system, likewise called electronic money or virtual cash. It offers a 21st century choice as opposed to actual banking. Exchanges are made through e-wallet programming. The Bitcoin has truly subverted the standard monetary structure, while working past informal regulations. Bitcoin uses state-of-the-art cryptography, can be given in any halfway class, and has a decentralized transport structure. Is well known overall and offers a couple of obvious advantages over various financial structures like the US dollar. Taking everything into account, it can never be finished or frozen by the bank or an organization office. Back in 2009, when the Bitcoin was worth just 10 pennies for each coin, you would have changed 1,000 bucks into millions, in case you remained by just 8 years. The amount of Bitcoins open to be purchased is limited to 21 million. At the time that this article was created, the total Bitcoins accessible for use was 16,275,288, and that infers that the degree of outright Bitcoins mined was 77.5%. Around then, at that point, the continuous worth of one Bitcoin, at the time that this article was created, was $1,214.70. According to Bill Entryways, spot coin is stimulating and better than cash. Bitcoin is a de-integrated sort of money. There could be right now no need to have a trusted pariah drew in with any trades. By eliminating the banks from the circumstance, you are moreover discarding by far most of each and every trade charge. Besides, how long expected to move cash from point A to point B is reduced impressively. The greatest trade to any time happen using Bitcoin is 150 million bucks. This trade happened in seconds with immaterial costs. To move huge measures of money using a trusted in pariah, it would require days and cost hundreds if not a large number of dollars. This gets a handle on why the banks are wildly against people buying, selling, trading, moving and spending Bitcoins. Only 0.003% of the universe's people is evaluated to hold something like one Bitcoin. Moreover, only 24% of the general population comprehend what it is. Bitcoin trades are put successively in a blockchain, basically the way that bank trades are. Blocks, meanwhile, look like individual bank clarifications. All things considered, blockchain is a freely available report of all Bitcoin trades that have any time been executed. It is consistently creating as completed blocks are added to it with one more course of action of records. To include normal banking as a relationship, the blockchain looks like a full history of banking trades. Stage 2, setting up your e-wallet programming record. At the point when you make your own unique e-wallet programming account, you can move resources from your e-wallet to a recipient's e-wallet as Bitcoin. Expecting you should use a Bitcoin ATM to take out resources from your record, fundamentally you will communicate your e-wallet address to the picked ATM machine's e-wallet address. To work with the trading of your resources in Bitcoin to and from a trading stage, you will fundamentally associate your e-wallet address to the e-wallet address of your picked trading stage. It is much more straightforward than it sounds, truth be told. The assumption to learn and adjust as indicated by using your e-wallet is incredibly short. To set up an e-wallet, there are a lot of associations web-based that proposition safeguarded, secure, free and turnkey e-wallet game plans. A clear Google search will help you with finding the right e-wallet programming for you, dependent upon what your necessities are unequivocally. Numerous people get everything going using a blockchain account. This is permitted to set up and particularly secure. You have the decision of setting up a two-level login show, to extra work on the prosperity and security, similar to your e-wallet account. fundamentally protecting your record from being hacked into. There are various decisions with respect to setting up your e-wallet. A fair spot to start is with an association called QuadrigaCX. You can find them by doing a Google search. Quadrigax uses irrefutably the most extreme security shows that as of now exist. Furthermore, bitcoins that are upheld in QuadrigaCX are taken care of in crisp limit, using likely the most possible secure cryptographic philosophy. Thusly, it is an especially safeguarded place for your Bitcoin and other electronic money-related guidelines. To take out cash in your close-by cash, from your e-wallet, you are supposed to find a Bitcoin ATM, which can regularly be found in neighborhood associations inside most critical metropolitan networks. Bitcoin ATMs can be arranged by doing a fundamental Google search. Stage 3. Purchase any fragmentary part of Bitcoin. To buy any proportion of Bitcoin, you are supposed to deal with a modernized money seller. Comparatively likewise with any cash shipper, you ought to pay the expert a cost when you purchase your Bitcoin. It is attainable to buy 0.1 of Bitcoin or less, accepting that is everything that could be needed to purchase. The cost is simply considering the continuous business area worth of a full Bitcoin at some irregular time. There are a lot of Bitcoin dealers on the web. An essential Google search will allow you to source out the best one for you easily. It is constantly truly savvy to balance their rates prior with going on with a purchase. You should moreover confirm the speed of a Bitcoin on the web, going before making a purchase through a subject matter expert, as the rate will overall shift a significant part of the time. Stage 4. Abstain from any trading platform promising absurd reappearances of dumbfounded monetary supporters. Finding a decent Bitcoin trading association that offers an excellent yield is fundamental to your web-based accomplishment. Acquiring 1% every day is seen as an outstanding yield in this industry. It is incredible to procure 10% every day. With online Bitcoin trading, duplicating your high-level cash in the range of 90 days is conceivable. You ought to do whatever it takes not to be deceived by any association that is offering returns, for instance, 10% every day. This kind of a return isn't sensible with mechanized cash trading. There is an association called CoinExpro that was offering 10% every day to Bitcoin intermediaries. Moreover, it ended up being a Ponzi plan. Expecting its 10% every day, leave. The recently referenced trading stage appeared, apparently, to be especially complicated and seemed, by all accounts, to be overall genuine. My suggestion is to focus in on trading your Bitcoin with an association that offers reasonable returns, for instance, 1% every day. There will be various associations that will try to seclude you from your Bitcoin using degenerate strategies. Be incredibly attentive concerning any association that is offering ludicrous returns. At the point when you move your Bitcoin to a recipient, there is from a genuine perspective nothing you can do to get it back. You ought to ensure that your picked trading association is totally robotized and consolidated with blockchain, from receipt to portion. Even more fundamentally, it is fundamental that you sort out some way to isolate valid trading open entryways from underhanded associations that are experts concerning confining its clients from their money. The Bitcoin and other mechanized money-related principles are not the issue. It is the trading stages that you ought to rehearse alert with, going before giving over your merited money. In light of everything, your return for cash put ought to moreover be normally moved into your e-wallet at standard stretches, all through your arrangement term. There is only a solitary stage that I feel content with using. It pays each Bitcoin monetary benefactor vendor 1.1% every day in interest as well as 1.1% every day in capital. This kind of a return is vacillating stood out from what you would secure with regular financial business areas. Regardless, with computerized cash, it is ordinary. Most banks will pay out 2% every year. If you are supposed to coordinate long activities, for instance, marking into your record, sending messages, tapping on joins, etc. You unquestionably need to keep searching for a sensible trading association that offers a set-it-and-forget-it sort of stage, as they thoroughly exist. I'm Brett and I'm working on the web Bitcoin vendor, with an association called Gladiacoin. Accepting that you should secure an extra flood of repeating, computerized income electronic, using a totally motorized structure that you will set and disregard. When you own some Bitcoin and an e-wallet, see this site. For information on the most capable technique in the first place tolerating your Bitcoin benefit every day and normally in how much 2.2% on a multi-day contract.